I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two. To be honest, I'm still in shock. You know, back then, both Alana and I thought you'd already left this world. If we had woken up earlier, maybe we could have visited you and Ellen. But I suppose that's fate. Miss Marianne. Fate works in mysterious ways. Who would have thought that Anne and I would see a film poster featuring your portrait during our travels? So that's what made you think to contact me? Precisely! The aroma of coffee. It really takes me back. Thank you for inviting us to your tea party, Miss Androne. Your garden is so elegantly arranged. It's perfect for a lady of such grace. This is the home Alan and I once shared. I feel it's only right that I maintain its beauty. See? You're already so much better at this than my brother. Alan never even decorated his room. He couldn't deal with pretty things. That's right. And Renee was no different. Jakob and I were the only ones who could properly spruce up a room and prepare a tea party. So he was like that even when he was little? I always thought it was due to his age. He was always that way. He may have been book smart, but he was a bit of a klutz in other ways. Maybe that's why he was the only one of us who chose painful reality over the illusion of a sweet dream. I don't think he regretted that choice. No, because that was his wish as a hero. The regret is ours. His wish should never have stood alone. What about you, Miss Sandrone? Is there something you wish for? Alan once asked me that exact same question. So he asked you that too? My brother must have matured a lot. He never would have asked something like that when I knew him. Wish is such a hollow word. Can you ever have whatever you want? If that were the case, there would be no bad in the world. I'm doing what I want to do, what I believe to be right. I don't know if this counts as a wish, but it makes me happy. Now that is a wonderful thing. I envy you. Then do you resent Alan because he created you in Marianne's image? Never. He always made it clear that I'm my own person, unique and distinct, and that I should choose my own life. So that's exactly what I did. Whether it's stories or food, as long as you're happy with your choices, then they're the right choices for you, Sandrone. Exactly. So now, let's just quietly enjoy the food you've so carefully prepared for us. Life is best when all is peaceful and calm. Life is best when all is peaceful and calm. Is that the time? We should get together more often, Miss Sandrone.
Warm-up complete.
It should be fine. I'm sure it'll get resolved. Believe it.
That film seller sure got a loose tongue. I told him to keep quiet. Is that the kind of person you think I am? You think that I, Charlotte, would just go recklessly barging into foreign nations just to get a scoop? Then you'd be right. Yes. Yes, I am. Ugh. But even so, I still need to get the editor-in-chief to approve. I must have pitched a dozen reasons to cover Natland by now. It's always a no. Not only that, but she won't even approve any vacation. I even promised to leave my cameras and spare film rolls behind during any personal trip to Natland. Hey, it's not like I lied to her. I, might have just omitted a detail or two. And then, the scoundrel that sold me the film went and sold me out too! The Frazi went straight to my dad and told him to ground me for a month! Still, even if I can't go to Natland, not Cry's fair game. I don't need them to fund the trip either. I've got plenty of savings. I've also heard my dad say he knows some correspondents stationed there, so it's a perfect place for a vacation with news-related perks. Adventure's paradise, Elysium. Its reputation alone is worth writing a few pieces about. Okay, I'm off to buy some supplies. I'll need some warm clothes and a whole lot of spare film and equipment. Right, and I need to convince Mom and Pops too, so they can contact their friends over there. Otherwise, I'll need to find lodging on my own.
Hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit. Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to apply per the advertised booking process and wait until your invitation letter is issued. Might I ask who you're hoping to visit? Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people think they can just talk their way in here. You don't just show up and land a meeting with the Harbinger. But I have to go through the motions for protocol's sake. Honestly, it's such a waste of time asking when I already know what the answer's gonna be. Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. If child is unavailable, you'll have to go through the proper procedure. Lord Child is a busy man. He's probably not in Glupov at the present. If I were you, I'd cut your losses. No point in waiting any longer. Even if you two are old friends as you claim, please understand that the Fatui Harbingers are often busy with their official duties. They tend not to stay in Glupov for extended periods. Next time, stick to the rules. You'll make life easier for both of us, Greetings, Lady Marionette.
I'll take care of our guest here. It's his first time in Snezhnaya, so it's no surprise that he doesn't know the rules yet. I trust no choice words have been exchanged. No misunderstandings I should be aware of.
No, Lady Marionette. No incidents to report. Whew, that was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, where's Paimon? Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. She's always buzzing with energy. I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people. It's even colder here than in Nodcry. Has she seen a doctor? I can get you one if you need. All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other problems. Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of Tartaglia's had shown up outside. No appointment, nothing. And, as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov, I couldn't help but take pity on the poor soul who was waiting outside in vain. So I had no choice but to abandon my freshly brewed piping hot tea and come to see this mystery guest for myself. Well, I felt our time working together in Nodcry warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to death out here in the wind. Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow it, and as a harbinger, I have to lead by example. On the plus side, Snezhnograd actually has some class, unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very nice selection of teas and cakes, so we can catch up there. Your treat, of course. Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why.
Safe travels, friend. Wishing you all the best. Exactly. That's right.
Mm.